ass very faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck those socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay ass very faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
What's up, beautiful people? So I'm gonna do a talk about part 2 about money. I'm gonna try to cover the same things I did in the last video, just because I like to try to compress information, and the last video was about an hour long, but I'm not gonna cover everything I covered in that. But in this video, first I'm going to start out about my history, my family history, and exactly why I'm stalked by my own family. Now, I want you to know that you are listening to a relative of the Windsors and the Rothschilds by blood. And they raped into my family. Even the white members of my family were basically white slaves. Now, I really want you to understand the history of my family, because most people don't know their own history. And this is why these Nazis want people to basically just not know their history. I mean, this is the biggest problem in Mexico, because you have so many Mexicans trying to get into America and trying to search for that big dream, but they don't have papers. They don't have any documentation documenting who they are and their past and their history, which the fact of the matter is Mexicans are descended from Indians. So they actually have a right to be in America. But the fact of the matter is the Nazi British government that my family run and control set up Mexico, so it's a poor, undocumented country, mainly because of this fact. So I want people to understand exactly what they do in the name of money and slavery and absolute poverty, because they do it to me. Now, I want you to understand also that my family, the Breedloves and the Lovejoys, who my grandmother is descended from on my father's side, Eloise Ewing. And for all you people that, want to research people's background and history, there's her name. So that's going to shut everything down. I want you to know, Windsors and Rothschilds. It doesn't take much for an international government agency to actually hear what I say now that I give the name. Eloise Ewing, wife of Tommy Ewing from Houston, Texas. Now, she was descended from the Breedloves and Lovejoys, which on both sides of their family had white members descended from the English royal lineage that was put in slavery under apprenticeships, and basically took apprenticeships to get out of jail and to get out of poverty to build up the slave trade in America, and ended up falling in love with their slaves. So the Breedloves and Lovejoys both had interracial children, and their interracial children got married and had my grandmother. So I want you to understand how this is my English, not British. British is Yiddish German, not British, English, original descendant. So however they want to, publicize their bloodline, it's bastardized, and it's not the original English royalty. Never has been. They hide the truth. And for you real English, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because there are English people that get pissed off at you for calling them British. They hate to be called British because they know British is from the Britain. It's not English. This is for really studied worldly people. They don't teach this in school. So I want you to understand also that on my mother's side, Mr. L.B. Davis is descended from Nubian Moors who are Olmecs, Blackfoots. And then my mother's mother was Haitian Jamaican, a voodoo witch, white voodoo witch, which I love very much because she's protected me in ways I cannot even explain to you. But she is also descended from Rita Marley's side of the family, Haitian Jamaican. So this is me. So I want you to understand that my neo-Nazi, rapist, Rothschild, and Windsor cousins have known this and have known about me before I was born, and possibly had a hand into actually making me. Because the fact of the matter is, I'm not really going to get into who my fathers are. And the Rothschilds know who and I say fathers, because I know what happened with my birth and the creation of me. I'm not going to get into it. Maybe some other time. But I'll just put it in simple terms. Ladies, you go out. You go to a concert. Your husband's working. You go backstage at a concert in, say, San Francisco. And two of the most beautiful, famous men see you and your friends, and y'all got backstage passes, and one thing leads to another, and then it goes down, and then your mom goes home and then has sex still with your father and just is quiet about it. So that's me. I know who my fathers are and what happened on a specific night that I don't really talk about with my mom, and why they killed my mother. So anyway, I'm not going to even go into how evil my family is. So I want you to understand the process of money and how much money my family actually spends to keep me broke. That's what this video is about. Because I want to know how much money you spend, Rothschilds and Windsors, on keeping me broke. And if you don't believe me, you're going to believe me after you hear this video. Point in case number one, Wilbert Jackson. Wilbert Jackson, Joe Jackson's brother, put on my mom because his son's a hitman for the U.S. government, trains Puff Daddy's security, and has a complete blacked out identity. So when you have an assassin like him and a Marine, Black Ops, Secret Service, does security for Puff Daddy, and also was on the Bad Boy Hit Squad. Now, the Bad Boy Hit Squad was the organization, the federal secret government organization that executed real black disciples and Vietnamese gangsters. He was on that task force. So that is the most highly secret government task force because they have to keep his identity secret because of what he did. I've gone on record with many videos talking about it. I don't give a fuck about him. Because some of those people that he got killed came back on me because people suspected him. So I've been dealing with this my own way on both sides because I had this Sith motherfucker, Cliff Jackson, Wilbur Jackson's son, putting the highest governmental security over my family because of what he does. Now, I want you to understand how the government, how my Windsor family, how they put key people in my life, so if something happens or if they do something or they want to kill somebody, they already have the highest government clearance and secrecy to do it because of my stepbrother. Publicly, so to speak. But then when you get into understanding how much money I'm worth, because I told you I'm related to the Windsors and Rothschilds, and you need to understand the Black Reparations lawsuit. Now, the Black Reparations lawsuit, black people don't get pissed off at me for telling you this. And Johnny Cochran knew this. But him and his lawyers didn't say anything about it. Johnny Cochran is dead because of this. The black people talk about reparations and this and this and this. But one of the things that the black people need to understand, the reparations would have benefited the white slaves first, and then the descendants of the black slaves. Because it was a lawsuit about reparations for slavery, period. Now you need to understand there were white slaves in America. And you need to understand there were black slaves in America. And then once you go through finding out who the white slaves were, which were Breedloves and Lovejoys in my family, descendants of real English royalty, then you see, after you go down to my grandmother and then me, which that makes me worth even more than my white ancestry, simply because of my mother and her being descended from Olmec Blackfoot lineage, which makes me sovereign to America, to France, to Mexico, to Canada. My people were on this land. I have a sovereign right to rule over this land. So when you get into like European lineage and Canada, What does that make me? And they know this. This is actual history and sovereignty. So this is why the Rothschilds and Windsor spend so much money keeping the black reparations lawsuit dead, and anybody that tries to make anyone understand exactly what it's about, they kill them. Because it's cheaper to just kill somebody rather than the public start waking up to the truth. Now you're wondering why I'm not dead? I'll tell you why I'm not dead. Because I've made too many videos. I documented what they did to my girlfriend when they tried to kill me in Romania. They expected me to just curl up in a ball and die in the snow after they came down and paid everybody not to hire me when I'm the best DJ in fucking Romania. I was doing TV shows and the best clubs, and all of a sudden my girlfriend gets killed and no one will hire me. So then I live about 4 months in the fucking snow in Romania. I was supposed to die. So I want you to understand, they don't just, pay a hitman to come up to you and, put a bullet in you. That would make me a martyr. They would rather for me to go to another country, disappear into obscurity, and just die on the street. But that didn't happen. So then when I went to France, the home of my Rothschild cousins, sitting there bitching and, yelling at them every day on the street when I'm homeless, and people thinking I'm some, crazy homeless black man, speaking English, and the French, they don't understand English, but they do. So people listened. And then I ended up, let me tell you what I ended up doing. I ended up finding the bloodstone. It is a stone that was buried in the Bastille by Freemasons. And for the one that finds that stone is the one that rules over the Templars' treasure. Nicolas Cage bought his mother a house overlooking the Bastille because he spent so much time looking for the Templars' treasure and that stone buried in the Bastille. The Bastille is filled with Cashite stones. If you doubt me, and I was the one that dug up that stone that the fucking pigs, French pigs, fucking took from me after arresting me, after I dug it up, because they spent millions of dollars on dumbass men trying to solve the clues, Freemason clues in the Bastille that I solved in about a week and a half. And then found exactly where the stone was buried and dug it up. The stone was a key to the locked Templars' treasure under the Bastille that was locked away by the Templars, what was left of them. In the Bastille. Because they made agreements and treaties with the French, secret treaties. So I want you to understand what the Rothschilds did, and I even found the fucking Templars' treasure, and then they got the key, and then they used their trains with their underground Stargate bases and moved the Templars' treasure off-world. Rothschilds. I'm going to talk about all your shit. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of the fucking cartel. I'm sick of these little peon CIA fucks from your Westgate, from your Abyss, and your fucking demonic, satanic cartel fucks driving by my home and trying to curse me 247 because you're a bunch of stupid, wicked, fucking jealous witches that don't amount to shit because you are fucking stupid inbreds. And it's the truth. And then you want to hack into my mind because I am genetically superior than you and your little fucking pinky. And then you want to pay piece of shit motherfuckers to steal from me and to keep me broke? When you want me to what, go DJ at your fucking bullshit clubs and get paid what, $100? And then try to put me in a place where Cesar Augusta tries to tell me, oh, get a job at Starbucks. I want to cut that fucker's neck. He works for you. So I want you to understand how these motherfuckers pay people to consistently try to reinforce, oh, you ain't shit. Oh, you're just a little man. Oh, go get a job at McDonald's. Oh, what? You got some? Oh, okay, let me take this from you. Oh, it ain't worth nothing. This is what my fucking family does. Rothschilds. Inbred, fucking bastardized, stupid fucking Nazis. And if you think they're so intelligent, people, you need to wake the fuck up. Why the fuck do you think that they spend so much money on gang stalking, Darpa, Echelon, and other supercomputers that are designed to hack into you, that are designed to steal your thoughts? I'm not kidding. If you do research on Darpa, that's exactly the only thing Darpa is set up to do. Read what's on the fucking wall, people. I'm going to explain to you like this. Hello, I'm a stupid, inbred, bastardized Nazi. All I give a fuck about is raping kids, spending shitloads of money on nothing, and then logging onto my computer and then reading about who's thinking what and getting new ideas from scientists all over the United States and the world that I stole through silent sound and Darpa. So I can keep control over everyone that is smarter than me. Ha ha ha. Rothschilds. Nazis. Because they're inbred fucking degenerates. And that's all. And they're sworn to their Lord Lucifer. Well, Lucifer, you have the most stupidest, inbred, bastardized, dumb fucks working for you. Fact. But people really don't want to see it like this. You want to get your witches to glorify this and this. Because what? They got money? Money don't make you smart. Just like the clothes don't fucking make the man. But you can tell everybody it does. But doesn't mean it does. And that's a fact. People need to wake the fuck up and see these motherfuckers for exactly what they are. Inbred dumbasses. And the fact of the matter is, with machines like Darpa and machines that they've created to steal, I mean, literally steal and rape your fucking mind. Because this is what they do. They are psychopathic rapists. That's it. They rape women, they rape children, and they rape everybody's mind, and they want you to submit to them. Now, I want you to understand also, they took me as a child, assassin as a child. I made uncountless amounts of money for the Rothschilds and Windsors. And why do I say the Rothschilds and Windsors? Is because the Rothschilds and Windsors own these organizations through the fucking Nazi government. They're the new neo-Nazis. NSA, CIA, Darpa, MI666, Montauk, all these programs are owned by British companies and British royalty. The United States may hold stock in these companies, but that's all. Just like the Federal Reserve was set up by the Rothschilds to single-handedly steal and bankrupt America, and that is exactly what it's done. You got the richest motherfuckers in the world, Rothschilds. They're sitting there telling everybody, oh, America, there ain't no money. You're in an economic crisis because you owe us money. Your national debt's too high. Oh, you shouldn't have had the president borrow or, extend or borrow billions of dollars, which President Obama still keeps giving people billions of dollars. But you have Americans losing their homes and the homeless rate skyrocketing, but you have this faggot in the office that works for the Windsors giving fucking Muslims $1 million checks. Putting Nazi Zionists at the head of their Nazi Federal Reserve. This is money, people. This is how stupid they want you to be for you not to see what's really going on. Because the fact of the matter is, you really, really, really need to see it for what it is. Because honestly, I'm really, really getting sick of this. Because I have a machete. And I'm sick of people stealing from me. I'm sick of just people stealing from me. I don't have nothing. I never have. I've always had people around me to make sure that I don't have money. And if I am working and I do become somewhat successful at what I'm doing, there always comes somebody to kick me right back down to zero. I'm sick of it. I mean, how talented do you have to be to have Freemasons come to you 3 different times in your life and say, get with us, and you say no? And you're at a tipping point where things are about to get a lot better, and you say no to the Freemasons, and then all of a sudden things spiral down and start getting really bad. I'm sorry, Freemasons. I'm not going to take a dick up the ass. I'm not going to do your satanic bullshit and bow down to your inbred, sadistic, stupid, pitiful fucking Baphomet. That's your shit. I'll shove it up your fucking ass, and that's about it. So I want you to understand how sadistic these people are, how psychotic these people are. Now, the man that recently stole over $70,000 from me, these were Laurel Aston's jewels, which I feel I am responsible for. I've never, ever had over $3,000 in my possession in my whole life. Never. So then this man basically threatens my freedom and hers and pushes me into giving him the fucking diamonds and goes to New York and then gets back and says, oh, they're fake. And this man is sleeping right across the street in his office from me. He stays there now at his new office because he knows that I'm sitting here and he knows what he did and he knows I know what he did. He wants me to go over there and chop him up. He's expecting it. So is my family. That's why they put this whole little scenario like they did. They used him too. But the fact of the matter is he's a stupid fucking Mexican that took money that ain't worth shit to them. And he's thinking that he's Mr. Big Man with the big balls and shit, gonna set up his office right across the street after he stole 70 grand from me. So every time I walk out my house, I have to see his bitch ass sign. So now you're starting to see the psychological aspect of how they manipulate every fucking thing around me. I want you to really understand how I have to restrain myself from going over there and literally kicking this dude's door in. Because trust me, I think about it so fucking much. And especially when I know that every day brings me closer to not having any money at all. This is what my Rothschild and Windsor family do to me also by spending obscene amounts of money for Mexican stupid fucking gang stalkers. I got some CIA fuckers living across the street from me, and the CIA drug dealer smuggler that lived next door to me, he moved. But I still got the stupid idiots across the street. They don't want to move. They're probably going to be dead. Let's be honest. Because the fact of the matter is, I'm telling the VC, which I grew up with Vietnamese gangsters, Chinese gangsters, Japanese Yakuza, French Foreign Legion, Romanian crazy ops. I'll just say that. And whoever else has a vendetta against these motherfuckers. I'm telling them exactly where they are. Now, my videos are getting more and more publicized. Granted, the views aren't that much, but they're for a specific small group of people. Hitmen, assassins. Laurel Aston was the top assassin for the CIA when she was active with them. I was a child assassin, a very dangerous one. I grew up with ninjas. And when I say I grew up with ninjas, I mean when I was aware of my childhood, I actually grew up with ninjas and real gangsters. My brother was in the Black Disciples gang. The Black Disciples anointed me as the Blue Prince because they said, oh, you really know some shit. And we look for black men like you to learn from. So now you are protected. We protect you. But the fact of the matter is, they didn't know what I've been revealing in the last 3 weeks. So I can tell you honestly right now, I want all these motherfuckers dead. I want the Rothschilds dead. I want the Windsors dead. They're my own fucking family. They flipped the bill for all this shit. I have radiation burns on my back from Darpa because of Darpa's microwave fucking weapons and satellite weaponry that they use on me when I sleep. Radiation burns. Every time I eat, these fuckers send nanotechnology into my home to poison my food. Every time I eat. Every time I cook, they do this. I have these little Mexican fucking kids around these satanic fuckers that wait till I eat. Because they send the nanotechnology and try to hack into my brain and steal my essence with the poison food. This is what they do. This shit ain't cheap. It's just the highest fucking technology in the world. And they're utilizing this shit through stupid fucking Mexicans. You're gonna get yourself killed. You, your kids, all of them. They want to think this is a joke, and they want to send their little demonic fucking kids out, you know? And like the little fucking Nazi demonic fucking kids that were outside my house yesterday, after they sent in another fucking nanotechnology, and I can feel the shit when it hits the back of your fucking brain. It hurts. And then I got some little Mexican kids outside, right outside on the street going, yeah, 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 what's up, yeah. And they're cheering for this shit. I'm not kidding. This is what they do. The Mexicans know exactly what's going on. They're Satanists. Have a big kingpin drug dealer, narco drug dealer, living at the end of my street. All these people are his little flock. He works for the CIA. The guy right across the street with the GMC Westgate on the front of his truck, I've talked about him before. He's the hitman, Hell's Angel, weekend warrior, Mr. I got contacts. He even got his father over there, which is CIA. I took pictures of him. I haven't put him up yet. So this is like one happy convention for me. And all these fuckers around me got money, and they getting paid by narco to continue to do the shit that they do. EEG machines, satellite weaponry, fucking infrared. When's he shitting? When's he going to the kitchen? When's he gonna eat? Okay, he's eating now? Okay, send the nanotechnology in. Poison the food. This is what they do. I'm not kidding. And if I didn't grow up with ninjas and didn't know specific pressure points, where to hit the body to dispel poison, I'd be dead. Laurel Aston would be dead. These motherfuckers try to kill me every fucking time I eat. So Caesar Augusta, what, you think I was kidding when I told your father I'm going after his whole fucking family? You think this is a joke? After you put the kiss of death on me, and then you come to my home with 2 hitmen, and then that didn't work, so you pay some police to pick me up on the street. And then you come to my home with these dirty fucking cops. After you stole $70,000 from me, who the fuck do you think you are? See, this is how psychotic these fuckers are. I'm not kidding. I mean, this man is a stalker. A grade A #1 stalker. That's stalking. And for him to get the police involved and for the police to come to my home, you're involved in this, police. There ain't nothing that can help any of you. And I'm not even talking about all the assassins with Laurel Aston. I'm talking about my people. Laurel Aston already got her people. But I'm talking about my people. Laurel Aston's people that been watching her and protecting her before I met her. They're involved in this. And what, you think they're just sitting back? Y'all fucking stupid. Don't forget, Laurel Aston was trained by a Chinese master. Chinese. The word mafia comes from the Chinese. I am descendant of the Olmecs, the black Chinese descendant, Yao dynasty, predating Ming dynasty. Then I have lots of Yakuza friends who I grew up with and Vietnamese friends who I grew up with, you stupid fuckers across the street from me listening to this. You're stupid as shit to have your kids involved in this, because when you bring your kids in something like this, that's some real bitch shit. I mean, you're going to get them killed. I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck about your kids? Let me tell you why I don't give a fuck about your kids. I'm broke. I had a motherfucker steal 70 grand from me. I had a motherfucker take my girlfriend and my pregnant child and cut her stomach open while killing her mother also. He took money to do this. It wasn't no personal vendetta. He took money. That's it. So by you taking money to go up against me, that's saying, oh, I don't give a fuck about you or your family. Because if I had family, you'd probably go after them too, but they're already done. You already done them in. Motherfuckers like you took money to do that. So now we got these Mexican kids and these white motherfuckers across the street that practice demonology and sit outside my home trying to throw curses with the devil's tongue. Because they think that their mommy and daddy's all that. What happens when your kid gets a fucking bullet, huh? You gonna think your mommy and daddy are all that? I mean, you know how me and Laurel Aston are. Laurel Aston's gone on record saying, straight up, all of them need to die, including their fucking demonic kids. If you don't kill their kids, I can guarantee you it's going to be the same shit over again, and they're just going to try to go back underground and then resurface just like the Nazis did when everybody thought, oh, they're over. So if you think bringing your kids into this is going to save you, think again, motherfuckers. We don't give a fuck about your kids. And if I see any of them on the fucking street, I'll personally put a hit on them. That's the truth. I don't give a fuck about your kids. I love kids, but I hate fucking demonic kids. I mean, they're the absolute fucking worst. Because they're little spoiled pieces of shit that are stupid as fuck. They don't know anything except for what their parents teach them, which is lies. And then they think that they're, the big men. So again, this is about money and what people do for money. You fuck with my money, Caesar Augusta. I hope you hear me now. I don't give a fuck about you or your goddamn family. When you steal from me and you fuck with somebody that I hold very dear to me, and then you expect us to be out on the streets while you have your office right across the street? Oh no, motherfucker. You got another thing coming. I'll be surprised if you're alive next week, honestly. And anybody that work with you, I'll be surprised. Really fucking surprised. Because the thing is, you Mexicans are so fucking stupid. Let me tell you how stupid you are. You work and believe the CIA is all security, all knowing, right? That's why y'all are like, oh, I got big balls in this. And have your kids, that are so bold to sit outside my house and to laugh and to throw gang signs up and all that shit and walk by my house and talk shit, right? Or your little kids to sit in the back of my house acting like they're playing, throwing curses through the fucking window, huh? You think I don't know about that shit? You're stupid. Fucking devil tongue motherfuckers. You think you're so bold, right? You're stupid. If you think every fucking thing that you've done isn't being recorded to justify, when all you die, you're very mistaken. With your dirty cops, you fucking dirty Mexican families that work for narco, when all of you come up dead and your property is just redistributed probably to me, and then I just give it to Mexican people because I don't want the shit. Don't need it. When that shit happens, and then, what's happening right now? See, they're wondering what happened. What's going on? Because more and more of their people are starting to come up missing, people. This is what's happening in Mexico. I can promise you that. And see, what's happening is, let me tell you, I want you to understand exactly what's happening. The motherfuckers around me, all their contacts are just drizzling off. They're dialing people's phones and they just ring. They're dialing people's phones, numbers disconnected. So they started outward and they're moving inward. And so when the whole thing is finished, everyone around me that's part of this shit, there's going to be a loud message sent. And you're all dead. You're really stupid for staying even right now. Because they stay in this area around me because they think it's safe. Because they're all together, they're all huddled up together around me. Yeah. The fact is, they're so stupid and really scared because their Darpa shit, their microwave weapon shit, it ain't working. If it was working, people, you would not be listening to me right now. If it was working, I would have gone over to Caesar Augusta's office and beat the shit out of him. and had a real nigga moment and not using my intellectual brain and not helping people understand the big picture, because that's what they planned on happening. They planned on this motherfucker stealing over 70 grand from me, and then me going to do something really stupid and the cops come, and all of a sudden, you know, I'm rotting away in some Mexican jail for hitting some Mexican piece of shit. Or maybe killing them. That was their plan. I can guarantee you. But see, I'm smarter than that. I will talk about what they did and what they planned on to happen. But it ain't gonna happen. Somebody else is gonna take that motherfucker out. Somebody else is gonna take them all out. I can promise you that. Because I will tell you that I post these videos on the Kremlin, on all the French Legionnaires pages, which Laurel Aston trained with the Legion, which me and the Legion, you know, threw down in Paris. We're really cool with each other. Romanian Ducat, that's Romanian secret black ops. Chinese, we are China's pages, Vietnam's pages, and the Japanese pages. I share these videos with them specifically for a reason. Can you guess what that reason is? CIA. Those are all your enemies. Let's be specific and clear. You don't give a fuck about Asians. When the Japanese made record sales in the industry and made over 500 trillion in sales in 1 year, the white European Red Dragon comes down and says, hey, hold up, Asian man. We don't want you doing business in America right now. You've made enough money. So the Asian man goes, okay. They went to Europe. They made $800 trillion. Then the white European Red Dragon goes, oh, hold up, Asian man. We don't want you in Europe like that. And then the Asian man is like, well, where the fuck are we supposed to go? Oh, we don't care. You're just making too much money. We can't control you. So the other dragon societies said, fuck you. And so you know what happened? Fukushima. Yeah. And then after Fukushima, guess what happened after Fukushima? When the Asian people started to say, oh man, these white motherfuckers, these Nazi motherfuckers just getting out of control. So all the Asians went to China and had an international business financial meeting. Rockefeller show up. Oh, I want to get into this. Sorry, white man, you ain't getting in. What? And then Mr. Rockefeller tries to bring in his assassin guards. They got their necks broke right at the door. They don't talk about this shit. But ain't that right, Nazi Rockefellers? There was not one European white man in this convention, this meeting. And so guess what happened? Because Whitey couldn't come, China is hit with a typhoon. Not kidding. See, this is financial business stuff that you people don't follow. But the Asian financial community knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So let's add it up, Nazi, CIA. How many Japanese people have you killed with Fukushima with that HARP attack? Huh? How many? How many Japanese bodies just washed up on the shore, huh? How many? Because what? You didn't want the Asian people to what? Be better at business? That's why they did it. Only reason why they did it. And now because of their stupid, fucking ignorant ass, white, sadistic, satanic ego, they have poisoned the oceans of the world. Because they didn't want the Asian, Japanese industry making money and outdoing themselves. This is a fact, people. So then the shit that they did in China, when the Chinese was holding their international business meeting, and it was amongst Asians pretty much only and Africans, everybody but the Red Dragon was there. So then they tried to assassinate all these people by hitting China with a typhoon, and how many Chinese bodies washed up on the shore? White man. So I want you to get a good, clear picture about what's about to happen in Mexico. Because pretty much Mexico's borders, what? They don't have any. Japanese, Chinese assassins, I mean, how do you think they get into America? They come through Mexico. Now you're starting to see my plans and exactly what I do. You know, you may hear me, making videos and me being pissed off and this, but no. I'm highly calculative and very accurate about what I do because I know what these Nazi white fuckers have done. And it's been a long time coming. So if you think that I'm joking, and if you think that the Japanese don't give a fuck, and they've been planning this shit for a long time, and they've just been looking for the right person and the right way, and the shit to just go down, and to just start killing all these clowns and watching them scamper like fucking rats, you got another thing coming. Caesar Augusta, do you hear me? You better tell your father to bring me my money. Because what? I told you, man. I told him. The people that I know and the people that Miss Aston knows, they don't give a fuck about your family. You're eating off money you stole from me. You don't steal from me. I can promise you, you don't steal from me. People don't steal from me. This is why they pay these motherfuckers with nanotechnology to try to poison me. So this is what's about to go down, and I want you to understand, this is the second part to money. This is talking about the financial atrocities committed by our government and the racist European government that have put the earth, our home, in jeopardy because these motherfuckers didn't want Japanese and Chinese people to outdo them in business. In business. That's all. They hit a nuclear plant in Japan to send the Japanese ninjas, yakuzas, a message. Hey, Japanese yakuzas, did you get their message? It's time that they got ours. It's time that they got the message loud and clear that was much more louder than what they did in Fukushima. Because that single-handedly, they tried to poison my people. And when I say my people, I say my Asian people. Because that's over on that side of the earth. And that radiation is killing the ocean. But first of all, it's going to kill the Asian people. I want you to understand exactly what these fuckers did with this technology. And you may think what I'm saying is extreme, but it's not. I mean, what would you do if you see things like I see them, and because of one action that these fuckers did because they're so fucking racist, they put our whole world in jeopardy to fulfill their Agenda 21, which they want everybody dead anyway. They don't care. 5% of these rich, egotistical scumbags that have these fucking stupid Mexican fuckers, stupid fucking German Nazi fuckers, all these little other minions around them that think, oh, we're gonna be saved too. You're fucking stupid. But, you know, they thrive on your stupidity. I look at it and say, how pathetic. Because when shit goes down, what? You think you got a place in the underground base? Yeah, right. But the fact of the matter is the underground bases have been shut down. And they know that. They can't run there. That's why you got these CIA bitches around me. They ain't got their bases. They don't speak about that shit. Nazi vril society. We took that shit. Now, we up here. I want you to understand that this has been an ongoing thing since 2011. Guess what happened in 2011? The very same stuff I'm talking about. Fukushima, the Chinese meeting, 2012. So, you may think that shit hasn't been going on, but shit's been going down in the, you know, secret war. Now they got Israel trying to push their way into more land and try to steal more land. Israel, you're probably going to get a nuke dropped on you, let's be honest. Serious. I mean, they're just that stupid. And when a nuke gets dropped on Israel, I won't have shit to say. I'm going to say they brought it on themselves. You should have left Gaza alone. I mean, what more do you expect to happen? And I mean, for you Jews, what do you expect me to say? I'm a real fucking Israelite. I don't give a fuck about you. I know what you did to my people, and I know how you changed the Bible, and the Nazis changed the Bible to make it seem like you were God's chosen people, which you're not. Which you claim to return to a land which you were never on. And if you were actually on that land, your skin would be a lot darker due to, say, exposure to the sun with melatonin. That's what happens. White Jews. White Ashkenazi Nazi Jews. You don't have red hair and the way you guys look. So let's be honest. So again, you know, you can see the Zionists trying to push their power and police the world. It's all about money and control, people. They're psychotic and they're psychopathic and they want everybody dead. So all I gotta say is kill them and it'll be a heaven on earth. That's it. It's just that simple. And people figured this out a while ago and it's already started. So you people that are around me with your fucking kids, what, you think we don't have pictures of them and videotape of them and satellite imagery and all the shit with you going to meet with your friends and copies of your fucking phone calls and everything, you're fucking stupid. What, you think the CIA and Echelon can control everything? You're really fucking stupid. If they could control everything, this world would be a hell on earth right now, which it's not. If they could control everything, your kids wouldn't have to be sitting outside my fucking window using the devil's tongue, you know, trying to egg on a fucking demonic nanomite that they just threw into my home. Pretty fucking pathetic, isn't it? But now Mexicans, now the Japanese, Chinese, and the Kremlin and everybody else is going to know how far you are in on this shit, and even giving your kids access to nanotechnology to kill me. Your kids. And the same with Laurel Aston. So now you know why I don't give a fuck about your kids. Fuck your kids. They're as dead as you, and you can tell them that. You can bring them in the room and put the headphones on their head and let them listen. I want you to. Say your goodbyes. I don't give a fuck about them. They think this is a game? They want to step into a man's world? Okay, cool. So anyway, just keeping it real, ninjas, assassins, killers, be ruthless, be swift, be uncatchable, untraceable, undeniable. Leave them wondering what the fuck happened. Clean them out, take all their money, liquidate their shit, and make it like they never existed. You know how we do it. I'm not kidding. Welcome to the war, and welcome to the truth about the secret war, because what? I mean, the Mexican cartel put the kiss of death on me. So I'm going to tell you, I put the kiss of death on you, your friends, your family, your business organizations, anybody affiliated with you, anybody that fucking call you, anybody that know you, all of you. Because the fact of the matter is, once you're all dead and gone, all you motherfuckers that sold out humanity for some fucking money, then we can really start taking care of the good people left. But first, all you demons need to die. That's it. It's plain and simple. So anyway, think about what I said. Don't lose hope. Understand there are things unseen beyond you and me that are taking these demonic, stupid fuckers out. And Sith, you're done. All your shit, U.S. government, your Siths are done, fuckers. British government, Windsors, Rothschilds, your Siths are done. Because today and yesterday, they came to you for help. You heard me, guys. The Sith went to the U.S. government for help for shit that I did to them. The Sith are running around with their fucking heads up their ass now and looking to the governments for help against me. So they ain't got the Sith now. All they can do is have these fuckers drive by my home on these motorcycles, and you can read their digital signatures, people. I want you to set up a parameter and start fucking putting bullets in their heads. I don't want them driving by my house anymore. If you cut these fuckers off from driving by my home, they're fucked. Seriously. Anyway, welcome to the war. The secret assassin ninja war. Strap up, strap on, and get ready. It's about all I can say. Because when they're dead, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful earth. Peace.
Fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, but my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck your socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, but my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck your socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, but my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Get down.